What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Quick recap over our free picks from yesterday. So yesterday we ended up 3-1 on the free picks. Not bad at all. Zion cashed his rebounds. Kessler cashed his PR. Fox cashed PRA. They were all pretty much sweat free except Zion. Then we had Monk. Malik Monk didn't do anything. His minutes were a little bit funny yesterday. Bad bet on my part. It wasn't even close. But anyways, 3-1 on the free picks. Not bad at all. Hopefully we can have at least a 3-1 day today. A sweep would be nice. I do have another 4 NBA props for you guys today that I do like. I am going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to win a free month of VIP. If this video gets 250 likes, I'll pick another comment down below to win a free month. So make sure you guys drop a comment, leave a like on the video. You do have to be subscribed to win, so make sure you guys hit that sub button. And let's pick our winner from yesterday. So winner from yesterday's video is Wendell White, who said redemption day. It was a redemption day for a free picks, man. So Wendell, send me a message. Hopefully we can have a better, hopefully we can get that sweep. That would be awesome, have that sweep tonight. But like I said, send me a message on Discord. I got you a free month, and I appreciate the love and support from everybody. If you guys do want to get all of our plays, head on over to our WAP or our Patreon. Links down in the description. They both do the same thing. They send you to the paid section of our Discord. There is a free section as well. If you guys want to join the free section, just join the Discord, guys. We'd love to have you part of the community, even if you don't want to join the paid section. But if you want to join VIP and get every single slip that we drop, links down in the description as well. But other than that, guys, if you want a free month, you can sign up for any partnered app. Any partnered app includes Underdog, Sleeper, Parlay Play, Better, or Chalkboard. If you sign up with our code on any of those apps, you will get a free month of VIP for every app you sign up with. They do all stack, and you do get a deposit match on each one of those platforms. But regardless of that, guys, let's jump into these free picks for today. So we got a lot of back-to-back games tonight. I don't hate the slate in terms of matchup-wise, but some of these games being back-to-backs does make it a little bit harder. Plus all the trade news. Like, for example, the Kings got Joe Val. So Joe Val's coming to the Kings. He's not supposed to play tonight, obviously. It does say he's out. But regardless, man, a lot of trade moves happening before All-Stars. Like, this is it makes it really hard right now on some of these props. So just hopefully we can have us a good day. But just kind of play light right now is my recommendation. I wouldn't go all in or anything like that. But first pick of the day. So the first pick of the day is going to be for our man Kawhi Leonard. Now I took Kawhi the other day. Kawhi did not cash me out. Kawhi has a decent matchup today. They're playing against the Pacers. It's going to be a fast-paced game. I like the matchup. So we're going to pull up Kawhi and we're going to look at his original line. So 26.5 is his original line, or you can get his 19.5 Goblin on Prizepicks. These two, I would take his Goblin. So I don't like his original line at 26.5. He could easily cash it. Don't get me wrong. If this game stays competitive, he's probably going to go over. If it somehow becomes a blowout, that line right there could be a little bit too high. But I like Kawhi tonight on PRA. So if you want to take his PRA on Prizepicks, I recommend the Goblin, but you can risk it on that one if you at 26.5 if you want. On Parlay Play, they have his line at 24.5. So you can get a good value for a 1.5x over here on Parlay Play. This is another reason I like Parlay Play is you can get all these middle ground lines. Like you can go between 19.5 and 26.5. And our code is Code Fantasy Aces if you guys want to try it out. Parlay Play is one of my favorite apps right now, if not my favorite. But 24.5, I like this much better. For a 1.5 payout, to me, the value is really, really good on this prop. So I'm going to lock him in. So let's pull it up on OUTLIER. Free trial of OUTLIER down in the description as well if you guys want to try out OUTLIER. But 24.5, Kawhi has only cashed 4 of his 10 games this season, or 4 of 12 this season. So looking at a 33% hit rate. Now, you also have to look at Kawhi's minutes. He averaged, obviously, starting back out from his injury, 19, 20 minutes a game. He finally got 24 minutes a game. He was playing 28 minutes a game until these blowout games. So he just had a blowout loss versus the Lakers. You know, they got beat by 25 points. So, yeah, he only played 22 minutes that game. I think this game stays competitive. Clippers are playing at home. Pacers are fresh. I think this should be a good game to target, and I do think Kawhi is going to come out here and get at least 25 PRA for us. I think he gets more than that. I could see him dropping 30, to be honest with you. Looking at his head-to-head versus the Pacers, both from last season, he had 31 and 33 PRA those 2 games versus the Pacers. Now, if you look at the Pacers overall, give up 21st in the league in points, 19th in rebounds, and 11th in assists. If you go to small forward, it's not quite as good. They do give up more assists, but the points and rebounds are slightly smaller. Now, on the season, field goal attempts, he's averaging 14. If you look at his last 5, he's averaging 16. I kind of go with his last 5 just because of the minutes on this one. His minutes are going to be higher on these last 5 games, and that's why I did filter that. But overall, man, Kawhi should be able to come out here and pull off a dub for us. I'm going to go over here on Props Madness. We're going to take a look at where Pacers give up majority of their points. So, pull up Kawhi Leonard. You can see he shoots, 31% from behind the arc, 30% mid-range, 13th in the paint, and then 26 under the rim. Versus, you can see the matchup ends up being green under the rim, yellow in the paint and mid-range, and then you got yellow and orange at the three-point line. So looking at the opponent's defense, you kind of see they don't give up many three-pointers, but they do give up a decent amount of everything else. So overall, the matchup is pretty much yellow for Kawhi. He does have that one green matchup. Matchup-wise, I like this. I don't think this is bad at all. Having one area that's orange isn't that bad, especially when you do have an area that's green as well. But overall, similar players versus the Pacers. 9 of the last 14 have cashed, and then by position, 8 of the last 15. So got a good matchup for Kawhi, in my opinion. I think he comes out here one of the best players in the league, in my opinion, as well. And I think he's going to cash us out as long as he stays healthy. Hopefully, nothing, no sneak injuries or anything like that. But that is pick number 1 of the day. Jumping into our second pick of the day. This one is going to be over on the Kings side of things once again. So, Kings just got Levine. They have Joe Val. Possibly meaning Sabonis goes to the 4 position. That's I'm assuming that's what's going to happen here. So Sabonis going to the 4. Obviously, that's not going to be tonight. But I like Sabonis, man. Again, in this matchup, they are playing against Portland. Portland is playing at home. Kings are on a back-to-back. I think the game stays competitive. And it was 38.5 PRA on Parlay Play. See what it is on Prizepicks. Parlay Play did remove PRA for whatever reason, which is I don't like that, but. So Sabonis is 39.5 on Prizepicks. He was 38.5 on Parlay Play. It might get bumped if it does come back at 39.5. You can risk it there. I'm taking it at 38.5. I would wait for the line just to see where it comes back up on Parlay Play. If you can get it at 38.5 on Parlay Play for regular payout, take that. If you want to risk it at 39.5 on Prizepicks, I think he's going to get 40. But let's pull Sabonis up and take a look at his season stats and look at the matchup for him, man. So Sabonis. I'm just going to hit points and rebounds just so I can kind of slide over and hit PRA. It's at 38.5. It's minus 122 odds. Can't get it on Underdog or anything right now either, according to Outlier. But he's cashed 6 of his last 10. Now, he has missed this 4 games in a row. And you also have to remember, they just got rid of Fox. In my opinion, on the average game, Fox is going to take away more usage than Levine unless Levine is hot. If Levine gets hot, he is a ball hog, and he will take every shot he possibly can. Levine didn't get hot last night. Levine did not play that well. And I think Sabonis, regardless, is going to cash this out tonight. So this was a little bit risky. You do have a different team, and they're on a back-to-back. But if you look at Sabonis on the season, he's cashed his 64% of games, averaging 41 PRA. The big thing about Sabonis, if you come over here and go to back-to-back, he has cashed 7 of his last 8 on a back-to-back, averaging 43 PRA. If you filter even more to away games, 5 of 5. So 100% hit rate on a back-to-back on the away team, averaging a 44 PRA. If you look at Portland, middle of the pack and everything, if you go to center, they give a lot of stats to the center position. So Sabonis should feast tonight, regardless of it being a back-to-back. Portland, I don't think is going to be able to do anything to stop Sabonis. I wanted to take some Portland players today, but I don't trust them, man. I don't trust the Portland team when they're all healthy because it's so random on who gets the stats. So for me, I faded Portland. But Sabonis today, I really, really like this prop. So I'm going to pull him up over here. We're going to take a look at the Kings versus Portland. Look at the shooting matchup. Looking at the player, Sabonis shoots 56% under the goal, 19% in the paint, 5% mid-range, and then 20% from the 3. Opponent's defense, you can look at it right here. I'm not going to say every number again. Versus matchup here, you got a 50%, which is a green matchup. I didn't mean 50%, but you got a green matchup under the goal. Orange in the paint, yellow mid-range, orange and yellow three-point line. So regardless of that, I like the matchup. He's shooting the majority of his shots under the goal anyway. Everything's going to be from in the paint, and he's got a green matchup right there. So Sabonis is going to be able to do what he wants to do, and I like this play. So looking at similar players versus the Blazers, 44% have cashed, and then 3 of the last 15 by position, which is terrible. 20% hit rate on that. Still think Sabonis cashes. Head-to-head data. Let's see. Head-to-head data versus Portland. He's cashed 3 of his last 5. He did cash his last game with 46 PRA. So locking in Sabonis, 38.5. If you want to get him at 39.5, like I said, you're more than welcome. But I would just wait. There it is, 38.5. With that, all right. Hey, was this here earlier and I just overlooked it? If it is, I'm sorry. But 38.5 is still on the board. Lock it in while you can. Hopefully it doesn't get pulled. But you got the same value as Prizepicks, just a point lower. So wouldn't play it on Prizepicks if you have the opportunity to play it somewhere else. But that is pick number 2 of the day. Jumping into our third pick of the day, we're jumping over to the Pacers side of things. Taking our man Siakam once again. Now, I like Siakam PRA, but I didn't want to give you guys a third PRA play. I wanted to mix it up slightly. If you want to play him at 28.5 PRA, I think he's cashing versus the Clippers tonight. Clippers have a decent point in scoring defense. That's one reason I faded this as well. And I decided to go with his RA. So Siakam has cashed me about probably 3 of the 4 games I've taken him this season on rebounds and assists. And I think he's going to cash me again tonight at 9.5. So I'm going to pull him up. This line has been the same all season just because he hasn't been super consistent with it. But as of lately, man, he's been very consistent at cashing this line at a 1.76x. Got to lock him in. So Siakam. I know some people don't like me saying Siakam. They say I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm going to call him Siakam. That's just the way I say it. If that's wrong to some of you, I'm sorry. But Siakam, 9 of his last 10 games have cashed. He did miss his last game versus Portland, but it was a blowout loss as well. And looking at minutes on this one, he did play 32 minutes. I lied. So his minutes weren't down. He just didn't pull it out. And they got killed by Portland, which is kind of embarrassing. But anyways, he has cashed at 63% of games this season, averaging 11 RA. Head-to-head data, he missed his only game versus the Clippers, which was back in 2024, the beginning of the year, so last season. And then last season he cashed 65%. So looking at LA's rebounds and assist defense, give up 3rd and 6th in rebounds and assists. Go to power forward, it's 3rd and 10th. Small forward is 25th and 2nd. So to the small forward, they give a decent amount of rebounds. Power forward, they give a decent amount of assists. It's kind of sporadic. Siakam still should come out here and cash this out. PRA, you can take it, like I said, if you want. But I did decide to go with his RA today for the free picks. So that is our third pick of the day. Pascal Siakam over 9.5 rebounds and assists. And I've got him locked in. So jumping into our final play of the day, this was going to be a goblin play over on Prizepicks. I will say this is on the Prizepicks popular tab, so be careful with it. It is Kyrie Irving. I'm taking him over 19.5 points versus Boston. Boston is probably going to dominate them. They're playing at Boston. I don't know if AD is going to play tonight. Obviously, Dallas just traded Doncic for AD, and AD probably going to play tonight if I had to guess. Against Boston, I think he plays. He is game time decision, but AD's probably going to play, in my opinion. And that is going to take away a lot of Kyrie's scoring, but 20 points is really, really low. And they don't really have anybody else. So we're going to pull this up real quick. Kyrie. And you can get this on Parlay Play as well. I'm not going to pull it up right this second, but it is there. So original line's 24.5. At 19.5, he's cashed 8 of his 10 games this season, or 8 of his last 10, and is 73% of games on the season. Injury news: AD game time decision. Lively is still out. Caleb Martin's out. Dwight Powell's out. PJ Washington is out. They're missing a lot of players. Regardless of that, Kyrie should cash. Let's be honest here. Doncic is game time decision. LeBron's always game time decision. Kleber's still out. Other than that, I can see Doncic playing tonight too. If he does, probably going to be limited on minutes. So I would kind of. I'm fading Doncic anyway, even if he does get ruled in, just because I don't know what his minutes are going to be like. And I think his line's still pretty high, so I'm not going to touch that. But overall, matchup points-wise, Lakers give up 11th in the league in points. And I don't know why I can't change my position on here, but I will pull this up over on Props Madness. Take a look at the scoring chart. Did I say Lakers? Why has it got Dallas and the Lakers? Okay. Obviously, they're playing Boston. I've already said that. I read Lakers, so that's why it confused me. So it's got its February 25th game pulled up. Can I pick which game? Dallas and Boston? Okay. All right. Boston's points defense. There we go. I don't know why they have that game posted. That had me a little confused. Anyway, Boston points defense, 5th in the league. I thought 11 was a little bit high for Boston, to be honest with you. I figured they had a better defense than that. And then to the point guard position, it is 26. So it is a great matchup for Kyrie. Shooting guards first. But to the point guard, they give it 26 in the league. Head-to-head data versus Celtics. He's cashed 4 of his last 8, and he cashed the only game this season where he had 22 points back on January 25th. But like I said, we're going to pull it up over here. Kyrie, points. You got a yellow matchup everywhere except in the paint, where you have a green matchup in the paint. So everything looks good. You can look at the opposing team defense. You can see where Kyrie shoots the majority of his shots. He's going to shoot, 42% from behind the arc. Then 43% in the paint, 15% mid-range. So you got a good matchup here in terms of where points are scored. Similar player versus the Celtics, 3 of the last 8 have cashed, and 7 of the last 15 by position have cashed. Overall, Kyrie should drop 20. They're going to get blew out most likely. If I had to guess, if AD doesn't play, I'd put money on Boston spread. I don't even know what the spread is right now. Let's take a look at that real quick for the video. But Boston spread probably going to be the one to take unless it's like minus 20. Let's see here. So February 6th, Boston is minus 9.5 favorites. If AD sits, probably taking Boston's spread on that one, to be honest with you, because maybe Dallas keeps it close, but kind of doubt it, man. They're missing a lot of players, so keep an eye on AD, and Kyrie should cash this regardless. But those are our 4 plays for today. So we got our man Kawhi Leonard over 19.5 PRA or 24.5 on parlay play if you want to lock it in there. We got Sabonis over 38.5 PRA. So this one's bumped on Prizepicks. On parlay play, still 38.5. Great value over here. I'd take the 38.5 before 39.5, obviously. We got Siakam over 9.5 rebounds and assists. Same value on both platforms. And then we got Kyrie Irving over 19.5 points. And just pulling this up on parlay play real quick to look at the value here. So 1.18, so about the same. I think the Prizepicks value might be slightly better on this one. But anyways, guys, those are our 4 plays. Hopefully we sweep the board for you. Make sure you guys lock them in if you like them. Fade them if you don't. Drop a like and a comment on this video for a chance at free VIP. Join our Discord server if you haven't. We would love to have you guys in there. Join our VIP. Great community of like-minded individuals, and we would love to see you guys in there. But I hope y'all have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video.